The only way to go is low and slow.
These are our best doom metal picks of the year so far. Stick around. Predatory Void, 7 keys to the discomfort of being. Another one that we didn't get to talk about at the time of its release. My first key is sand. When it gets in like your crotch and your hair and your armpits, that's very discomforting. However, this album sounds like sand being poured with its sludgy, gritty goodness right into your ears. Have a listen. Yet another album with very focused contrast, showcasing beautiful moments filled with hope against the more bleak tropes we expect from this subgenre. Check out what I mean when I say that they can get bleak. This is a strong debut album from this band. It's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of that grimy, sludgy post-metal scene. For more casual fans, it might be a bit of a slog to get through to find the real gems on this moment. I don't mind. I love this subgenre. I'm very eager to see where Predatory Void goes from here.
Fires in the Distance, Air Not Meant for Us. Fires in the Distance is setting the entire melodic death doom landscape ablaze. These guys are unleashing some of the most killer metal right now, and they're quickly becoming a force to be reckoned with in the doom scene. Their second album, Air Not Meant for Us, is a monumental 50-minute journey that will emotionally devastate you while captivating your senses with its breathtaking atmosphere. This CT-based melodic death doom act knows how to deliver a saga that hits you right in the damn feels. Their ability to blend catchy rhythm and melody with back-breaking intensity is fantastic on this record. Just listen to this section of Crumbling Pillars of a Tranquil Mind. Fires in the Distance have masterfully blended the darkness and heaviness of death and doom metal with mesmerizing melodies and atmospheric elements. If I had a slight criticism, I would say I wanted more vocals at times because, man, they rule. Every track, though, on Air Not Meant for Us is an absolute gem. The tracks have a way of making you lose track of time, and it's no doubt that this album will be on my rotation through December.
Velian, Spectacle of Tragedy, definitely a sleeper hit in our hand right here, folks. This Bulgarian-based band is a modern-sounding take on symphonic gothic doom metal. This genre is one of our favorites, and to think that something of this subgenre would come out in 2023 and sound fresh, that's a fucking achievement. Check out the opening title track right now. Do it. Go.
The curtains of the publicity.
This is an independent band, and I hope this album gets some attention. I say that because the 69 Eyes released an album this year, and I much prefer Velian's music, a band that I'm totally new to, and the 69 Eyes I've been a long time fan of. So yeah, they embrace that in-your-face gothic metal that I just want to hear sometimes, man. Listen to the chorus of For Eternity, one of the standout tracks on this record. Yeah, this is by no means going to change the landscape of doom metal. It is, however, a rallying cry for every one of us that misses that unique blend of symphonic gothic metal with driving melodic doom. If this sounds like it's up your alley, it is, so get on it already.
Ocean of Grief, Pale Existence. What I love about melodic doom metal is it reminds you that even in the darkest moments, there is beauty to be found somewhere. Ocean of Grief made a big impression with their haunting debut record, Nightfall's Lament, back in 2018. These Greek masters of the sad return with their sophomore release, Pale Existence, and they're ready to unleash the gloom on us all. If you love bands like October Tide and Swallow the Sun, this is your wheelhouse, man. I think the biggest thing that I loved about this record is just how captivating and gorgeous the guitar guitar leads are. They're downright masterful at times, like this section in Dale of Haunted Shades. What truly sets Pale Existence apart is how the music flows as a single cohesive entity. The songwriting is both inspired and meticulously detailed, creating an immersive experience that resonates with your emotions. Ocean of Grief has mastered the art of making you feel while also dragging you down into a pit of endless beauty and despair. There are moments on this album that remind me of some of the greats in the genre, and to hear that in 2023 is a fantastic thing.
Marianas Rest, Auer. Damn, dude, a highlight from this band that has absolutely floored us. I love the forward momentum that this band has had. They continue to deliver sorrowful, memorable tracks filled with utter melancholy and despair. There's a strong aura of confidence surrounding this album as they push further into their musical journey, delivering standout songs like this one. Really shouldn't be much of a surprise that Marianas Rest inched ahead of some of the other great melodic doom and death from 2023. This one burns the soul in a very hopeful way, and it's masterful in its pacing, delivery, and overall construction. Get on it.
Hanging Garden, The Garden. When you delve into the music of Hanging Garden, a band with a 2-decade-long legacy of crafting dark, atmospheric, and emotionally charged soundscapes, you know that you're in for something pretty damn extraordinary. Following the hauntingly beautiful Skeleton Lake from 2021, this new album embraces a more hopeful and revitalized sound. While the melancholy and despair are still present here, the band infuses spirited elements to create a captivating contrast. Among the album's highlights, the vocals are what truly shine. Just listen to how the female and the male vocals layer in The Garden, playing with those guitar harmonics. Check this out. And when those layers give away to the devastating growls, absolutely insane. The juxtaposition of powerful gutturals and sensual female vocals and deep male tones is done astonishingly well here. Each vocal style conveys intense emotions, adding significant dynamics to each track. When layered upon one another, the vocals create an otherworldly experience, revealing new depths to the band that I kind of always wanted. The darkness is downright gorgeous, seamlessly transitioning from walls of distortion with mournful synth harmonies and then bursting forth with glowing, harmonious light. If you love yourself Gothic Doom with something new and fresh, this is not to be missed.
Isole, Anesidora, a stunning doom metal album for 2023. Probably my favorite on this list, bar none. There's something just so fucking unique about the whole atmosphere of this album. It carries this haunting gothic vibe on every song. Check out what I mean. Each song has its own memorable section, and I appreciate the fuck out of that because a lot of the time, the doom bands can kind of get stuck on their repetitive, droning nature, never lending the listener a hand by pulling them out of the boredom with a new phrase or a catchy licky. That's a term that I just made up. It's a catchy licky. It's a catchy licky. This is fucking masterful stuff, man. A highlight in this subgenre. You picked it. I picked it. It's a fucking great album, and you need to hear it. Check it out if you haven't already.
Tribunal, The Weight of Remembrance. This is an album that Gothic Doom fans are not talking about nearly enough. If you love My Dying Bride, pay the fuck attention. At 48 minutes, The Weight of Remembrance is relatively short for a Doom record, but don't be deceived. Tribunal's transportive and hypnotic sound kept me fully engaged, and to be honest, I don't really have time for albums that are over an hour anymore, and Tribunal know how to pack every moment, focusing on mood and composition shifts that just plain work well. I love that this Doom band knows how to make moments explode into full-blown melodic sadness. Just listen to this section of Without Answer with the call and response of the vocals and the cello. Tribunal's music caters to Gothic Doom fans, but they have taken the recognized tenets of the subgenre and elevated them to stand on their own merits. While their sonic hues blend seamlessly with those painted by the Gothic Doom greats, this album is far from reiteration. Tribunal's musicality shines brightly, breathing new life into the genre with a heartfelt approach. Gothic Doom is a genre that's kind of sadly flickering away and getting forgotten, and to see Tribunal come out swinging like this, I really hope we get a follow-up.
We slept on this one, but here it is, Shores of Null and their monumental release, Loss of Beauty. I'm still pretty new to this band, you know, with everything that I've heard so far, really just being average. Thank you guys for letting us know about them, but you know, we listened to it and it's like, yeah, this is fine. You know, your typical run-of-the-mill Catatonia, Rapture, mid-tempo, melodic death metal worship. Here, have a listen to what we mean. Loss of Beauty stands out among their peers, and especially among their own catalog. There's something just a bit more fleshed out on this record. The band really feels like they're finally catching their stride, utilizing the standard tropes in the genre not as a cornerstone, but as a platform for them to jump off of and try new stuff. That's what we want to hear. I admire their willingness to teeter on the edge of other genres, incorporate some very focused, clean singing, and just tighten their fucking game up. Mad respect to these melodic doomsters. This is a great release.
What did you dig from doom metal this year? Drop it down in the comments below and check out some of our other videos right here.
Go with the gods, Forgemates. The Marianas rest away.